Workflow automation in Salesforce IoT Explorer involves the design and implementation of automated processes that respond to events generated by connected Internet of Things (IoT) devices. These workflows help organizations streamline operations, improve efficiency, and take timely actions based on real-time IoT data. Here is a detailed explanation of workflow automation in Salesforce IoT Explorer. Overview of workflow automation in Salesforce IoT Explorer. Event trigger. Overview. Workflow automation is initiated by specific events or conditions detected by IoT devices. Details. Events can include changes in sensor readings, device status updates, or any other predefined conditions set in the system. Rule-based workflow design. Overview. Workflow automation is governed by rules that define conditions and actions. Details. Organizations can set up rules within Salesforce IoT Explorer to specify under what circumstances a workflow should be triggered and what actions should be taken in response. Action definition. Overview. Actions represent the tasks or processes to be executed as part of the workflow. Details. Actions can include sending notifications, updating records, invoking external services, triggering additional workflows, or any other automated task that should occur in response to a specific event. Real-time response. Overview. Workflow automation provides real-time responses to IoT events. Details. The system processes events as they occur, allowing for immediate actions and responses. This real-time capability is crucial for scenarios that require swift reactions, such as preventive maintenance or anomaly detection. Integration with other systems. Overview. Workflow automation can integrate with other Salesforce clouds or external systems. Details. Organizations can design workflows that involve communication with other Salesforce clouds, databases, or external applications, ensuring a seamless flow of information and actions across the organization. Conditional logic. Overview. Workflows can include conditional logic based on the characteristics of the IoT data. Details. Conditional statements within workflows allow for complex decision-making. For example, a workflow might send a high-priority alert if a sensor reading exceeds a critical threshold, while a lower priority alert is sent for readings within an acceptable range. Workflow triggers. Overview. Triggers define the events that initiate the workflow. Details. Triggers can be based on various conditions, such as the arrival of a new event, a change in device status, or the occurrence of a specific pattern in the data. Triggers ensure that workflows are only activated when needed. Parallel and serial execution. Overview. Workflows can be designed to execute actions in parallel or sequentially. Details. Depending on the complexity of the use case, workflows can be structured to perform actions concurrently or in a specific sequence, allowing for flexible and efficient automation. Examples of workflow automation in Salesforce IoT Explorer. Predictive maintenance workflow. Trigger. Anomaly detected in machine sensor readings. Action. Automatically generate a work order for maintenance and schedule downtime for the machine. Temperature control workflow. Trigger. Temperature sensor reports readings outside the acceptable range. Action. Adjust the settings of connected climate control systems to regulate the temperature within the desired range. Inventory management workflow. Trigger. Low inventory level reported by RFID tags on products. Action. Generate a purchase order for restocking and notify the procurement team. Fleet management workflow. Trigger. Vehicle GPS data indicates a deviation from the planned route. Action. Send an alert to the fleet manager, update the route plan, and notify the driver. Security alert workflow. Trigger. Unauthorized access detected by security cameras. Action. Send immediate alerts to security personnel, trigger alarms, and initiate a lockdown procedure. Implementation steps. Identify workflow scenarios. Determine the specific scenarios or events that should trigger automated workflows. Define workflow rules. Set up rules within Salesforce IoT Explorer to define the conditions that trigger each workflow. Create workflow actions. Specify the actions that should be executed when a workflow is triggered. This may include updating records, sending notifications, or invoking external services. Configure workflow triggers. Configure triggers based on specific events or conditions, ensuring that workflows are initiated appropriately. Integrate with IoT devices. Ensure seamless integration with IoT devices to receive real-time data updates that trigger the workflows. Test the workflows. Use test data or simulate events to ensure that the workflows function as expected. Monitor the execution of workflows in real-world scenarios. Optimize and iterate. Regularly review and optimize workflows based on performance, changing business requirements, or evolving IoT data patterns. Workflow automation in Salesforce IoT Explorer is a powerful tool that allows organizations to automate processes, respond quickly to changing conditions, and derive maximum value from the continuous stream of data generated by IoT devices.